The day has finally arrived. This is the day we go down to Fort Lauderdale and get on our cruise ship. But we drove down and stayed at our favorite little town, Lauderdale by the Sea.
We've had a really good time. So last night, you didn't see this, we invited our friends Nelson and Olga to come down and join us. They live down in Miami.
But we took these pictures.
And we had a really good time with them. Didn't do any videoing, but had a nice meal and a stroll among the streets. It was great. Good night's rest this morning. We're all fired up and ready to go down to the cruise port.
Yes, we are. Cannot wait.
We got about a 20-minute drive down there, so that we'll see what goes on between now and then, but we're ready to go.
If you're in this area, a very must, very, very must, you need to go to Diner
by the Sea.
By the Sea. And
we had breakfast there this morning.
Yes, when we're here, we have breakfast, and we get the same thing, pancakes. They have hands down the best pancakes I've ever had.
So if you're looking for a place to spend the night here before a cruise, Lauderdale by the Sea is our favorite place.
This trip at Lauderdale by the Sea, we are staying at Shore Haven, which is maybe...
It's within walking distance of the downtown area.
Yeah, maybe 30 steps and you're down to this area. Not bad at all. And then Diner by the Sea is just right there.
You might be wondering how we got down to Lauderdale by the Sea. Well, we left Indiana. We took Jack down here. It was a nice road trip, and you know, we bought this cruise last minute, so you know, airfares aren't the best last minute, so we just ran in. We jumped in Jack and drove down and had a great time. Nancy's in here getting things ready to go.
I'm putting our luggage tags on because we will drop these guys off before we park the van, so I just want to make sure they're ready to pull out really quick.
It's chaos down there, so we want to make sure that we're prepared and ready to go once we get there.
We don't want to be one of those confusing people.
That's right. All right, let's get in this van and let's get down to the cruise port.
There's the ship, I see it. Boy, is it big.
There's nothing like driving down the road and starting to see the smokestacks.
Yes.
All right, we are getting ready to cross over this bridge here, and I'm going to point the camera that way and
so
let you see.
Can see it.
See what we're seeing. All right, y'all, this is chaos.
What?
Organized chaos.
So exciting. We have not done this, what, 7 years?
So we left Jack back in the parking lot there.
Ed's a little nervous. I think he shed a tear as we walked away.
Separation anxiety.
I know, he'd rather travel in Jack, but a cruise.
So we dropped most of our bags off at the porter. We got a couple carry-on things, but this right here is where you would drop off all your stuff.
Yes.
We actually dropped ours off here. We're gonna go in and get checked in. I don't think we're gonna be able to...
We have 10 minutes.
I don't think we're gonna be able to video in there because of security, but we'll see. We'll catch you next on ship.
Here we go, we're walking up the gangplank, and the next thing we enter is the ship. Let's go, see what this thing looks like. Our rooms are ready, so we're headed to the 8th floor and we're gonna go see what a balcony room looks like. Come on. Okay, we finally found it. And here's my little magic card that I need all week. And let's go see. All right, come on, let's go look. What do you think? Look at this balcony. We are so excited.
Okay, I'm back. Now, you didn't see me in the last segment because I was the Sherpa. I was Nancy's standing here laughing. Oh wow, we checked 2 bags, but we had our carry-ons, or I shouldn't say we, somebody had some extra carry-ons, and oh man, I about had a heart attack. So anyway, I take a break, eat an apple or something to resuscitate myself. So I'm back in the room. It's about 100 degrees. Anyway, we're in the room. We're really pleased with it. So I'm not going to do the room tour because you can go online and see 100 room tours, but we're pretty excited about this. Ooh, look at this. This is awesome. What you think?
I like this. I may never go back to an interior.
Oh yeah, you're going back. Trust me.
I like this.
Oh boy. So yeah, this is our first time we've ever got a balcony. So
I'm rearranging the furniture.
I was like, what are you doing? So yeah.
Wow.
What do you think? Yeah, we're pretty excited about this. So here we are in Fort Lauderdale, and there's the ocean, the port there, and of course you can see everything. So man, we're really excited about this. This is a huge blessing. All right, so initial thoughts are pretty good. We have been on this ship.
You're sweaty.
I know. Well, I schlepped up all those bags. Oh my goodness.
It was a backpack and 1 Vera Bradley bag. And
Yeah.
you'd think I had him carry a trunk.
I'm an old man, and it's like 100 degrees out here, and I'm carrying this stuff up. All right, enough of that. You guys don't want to hear us bicker about this, but all right.
Are we bickering?
Here we go.
The Bickersons.
So here's what we got to do. So on your phone, they've got this app, and you just, they prompt you one by one what you got to do. So a long time ago, they used to make you all go to this muster station. You have to go there and do
that's
safety
I just
briefing.
realized that's one good thing about COVID. We don't have to do that
We don't have to do that anymore.
I know, right?
So here's what we're going to do. You get the app open on your phone. You go down to your muster station, and you check in there, and you watch the video in that room, and you're done. So we want to get this out of our way before we set sail. So we're going to go do that, and then they're already serving lunch. So we're going to hit that because that's the only reason I went on this cruise is to eat. So all right, here we go. All right, that was painless. So they you get in line to get to this to the windjammer where the food is, and they make everybody wash their hands. So man, that has to be one of the positive things that's come out of COVID. So we're really happy about that. Got our food here. We're going to sit down and eat. What do you think, Nancy?
Yum. So I got some watermelon and cantaloupe, and our son-in-law Phil didn't have to cut it up. He'll be so happy.
Yep. All right. We'll catch you later on. We're going to take a break here and eat our dinner and walk around the ship a little bit. Hey, we're on the top deck of the ship, and we're still in port. I want to show you something here. For those of you that are wondering about parking at the port and stuff like that, let me turn around and show you. This building down below here is all the terminals. So when we came in, that's where we checked in and everything. And if you look right off in the distance, you can see this parking lot there. That is where our van is. In fact, there's 3 parking huts there, and our van's right in front of there. So Jack is gonna sit there for the week, but that's where you park your car at, and you can see just an easy walk right on in. So we got a lot of questions about that, and that is how it's done. Day number 2 of our cruise on Allure of the Seas.
We wanted to start today here because look behind us. They have Explorer of the Sea next to us.
Two ships here today.
Right, at Coco Cay, that's where we're at. But anyway, I wanted you to see, look at this. So we're the big bad boy over here.
We're the big ship. So they call this the perfect day at Coco Cay. Me and Nancy came here probably like 20 years ago.
For the first time.
Yeah,
we've been here several times.
There was not all this infrastructure built in, all these, they would actually tender you in on ships,
I forgot about
on boats when you first got
here. They barely
so.
had enough chairs for us all.
So,
but now.
Wow, what an improvement.
Wait till you see this.
So, we're just going to show you a few things we're going to do today. The main activity today is relax.
Rest.
Hey, take a look at the island. It's really cool.
we were here last time, we are standing on a bridge that's over where they used to tender you in. Now they have different color-coded paths. We are on the green path because we just want to go to the beach and sit down. They have a pink path that takes you to the water park, a blue path that takes you to their swimming pool, which you have to pay for both of those things. So if we want to swim a pool, we'll get back on board because everybody else is here.
We're going to do the free stuff. So.
Honey,
So-
they already knew that.
One of the things that, you know, about this, if you don't want to get off the ship, you don't have to.
Right.
And we have found in cruises past that if you stay on the ship, there's hardly anybody on there. Now, we're not going to do that today, but
Well, we may go back early.
if that's your choice, you could go back there and have the ship all to yourself. All right, look where we've come from. You can see the ships behind us. Pretty neat, beautiful here, and the weather's awesome. Hey, look here, go no further. If relaxing in a hammock's your thing, you spend all day right here. The restrooms are here, the shops are here, and we're just a few feet from the ship itself. Now, I know Nancy won't let me lay in this hammock all day long, so we'll eventually move on, but for right now, I'm gonna park myself right here. Okay, so this is really nice here. So they have all these beaches spread out and umbrellas and cabanas and things like that. They have lifeguards out here. In the center of the island is shops and different things. I parked myself in a hammock for a while Nancy went to the shops, but you know, I'm not gonna. If you don't feel like walking and you think, man, this is too much walking, they have trams that actually take you right back to the ship if you want. Now, Nancy and I are not taking the tram because I want to eat at night. So I've got to keep walking the calories off because I lost about 20 pounds up in Alaska and I want to make sure I keep that off. That's going to be hard to do on this trip, so we won't be taking the tram. All right, so I thought I'd spend some time relaxing in the water a little bit. Nancy was out here a minute ago, but the water is filled with jellyfish. So she's like, I am scared half to death of those jellyfish, so she's not going to come out here. You can see that there's quite a few jellyfish, so most of the people are like in a line afraid to get out too deep in the water because several people have gotten stung by jellyfish. Who knows, it might happen to me too. So they got some really neat things here. They got these cabanas along the beach over here that you can rent. They have free chairs, and that's where we're at, the free section. And then out here, I don't know if you can see that, they've got some really nice with cabanas with water slides, and they're farther out in there and less crowded, but you know, it's really nice, and they've done a really good job here. We've been kind of chatting with some people around us. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody's kind of laid back and relaxed. One of the things we notice is that the ship must not be at capacity because it's pretty sparse here. There's not a lot of people, so we're enjoying it. But we're not going to stay on the island very long just because the heat and things like that. We actually just came on this cruise not for the adventure and the water sports and all that. We just really want to enjoy the ship, so we'll probably go back in a little while. But in the meantime, we're going to hang out in the water, and then we'll take you around a little bit. Hey, she decided to come out and join me.
Yeah, I got a little hot. It's not humid today.
No.
It's just, the sun is really intense.
It's the tropical sun. So.
I know, right? So, but it does feel good, and I do love the sun, but anymore it doesn't love me, so anyway.
Just got to be careful when you get to be our age. So.
I know, right?
We're going to sit here and relax a little bit, and then from there we're going to go just walk around the island a little bit, and we'll show you some things. But
we'll be serving lunch here before long.
Yeah, give us just a second.
You know, we haven't eaten in like 2 hours, so we should probably eat again.
I am pacing myself.
There's lots to this ship, I know, but this is my favorite part of all the ships we've been on. I like to come to the back and watch our little wake in the back.
Okay, in my opinion, this is one of the coolest things on this ship. They have 2 flow riders, and you can do stand-up or boogie board. And I'm just sitting here, you know, it's entertainment just watching for hours, watching people do this. It's pretty fun. Also get a lot of enjoyment out of watching the small kids learn how to do this. So it's pretty cool. I've done it myself before. I don't know if I'm going to do it on this cruise. Once upon a time I was quite good at this, but it was probably like 10 years ago. Not as nimble as I used to be, but take a look at this. This is fun. Hey, good morning. Here's a interesting development. So we're here in Cozumel. We've been here maybe an hour or so, but we just woke up, and we're at the pier tied up, and this ship, there's another Royal Caribbean ship backing in next to us at the pier. Just so happens like 22 years ago, I think it was, this is the first ship that Nancy and I ever went on when we decided, it's like, hey, let's see if this cruising thing is for us. So it's backing in right next to us, so we're really interested in seeing it. So I'm gonna stick around a minute and watch this. Okay, here's the story. We got off the ship and we took a cab into town. So it's like $8 to take a ride in, not too expensive. We are in the town center of Cozumel here, and we're hitting these shops. It's quite interesting because everybody thinks that they've got the greatest deal for you, and you know, when you get in there, it's kind of the same stuff. But Nancy really enjoys this. I am not into this because I don't like all the haggling that goes on, but she really likes it. So I'm sitting here in the Zocalo, just enjoying, you know, watching people and stuff. So she's in the shop, and when she gets out of there, we'll continue on, but I want to show you some things around here. Boy, I really like this statue here. It's right in the center town. Hope you can see it. So, hey, what you probably don't know about us, and maybe we've talked about this before, but prior to our YouTube days, we did a lot of international travel. Back before we bought the camper, we have traveled extensively through Mexico, and actually done some budget traveling, staying in hostels and things like that. So we've been to this area many times here in Cozumel. We've been over the mainland to Cancun, and down to Valladolid and Oaxaca, Mexico City, Puebla. We've been to a lot of places in Mexico, so we really enjoy the culture and we enjoy the people. It's quite interesting, quite fun, and of course I really like the food. But take a look at the park here. It's really nice. One of the things I like about the culture here is that when you have these town centers, the Zocolos and the town squares, and that, people come out and just sit and talk, and of course the vendors are here, and you can buy ice cream and all kinds of stuff. I imagine, now tomorrow is Independence Day for Mexico, not Cinco de Mayo, but the Independence Day for Mexico. So tomorrow there'll probably be some really good celebrations going on, and too bad we're not going to be here. I would really like to see that, but really interesting. one of the things I forgot to tell you was a few days ago when we first got on the ship, our main camera that we use is broken, and so it's not working, and we are on this trip with a broken camera. So one of the things that we've had to do is just use the iPhone. Hey, come here.
What?
Did you get suckered into that shop?
I didn't buy anything.
I knew it. I could see this. She was getting reeled in there.
It's just fun.
So,
sometimes you get a really good deal. I have a purse here that they were started at 150, but I got it for 40, and it's leather.
so she's pretty happy about that.
Yes,
So,
I am.
hey, like I said, we our main camera broke, and we're using the iPhone. I hope it's okay, but yeah, we can still show what we're doing. I know. All right, let's continue on.
Okay.
All right, while I'm sitting here, I'm going to give you a couple little tips that we found out from coming down through here through the years. First tip is when you get off the ship, go take your cab. It's like $10. Take your cab and go all the way to the very end of the strip where all the shops are, because people get off the ship and migrate their way down to the end where, and the crowds are all at the beginning. So you'll be going against the crowd. So that's our first tip, is go all the way to the end and work your way back towards the ship. And then when you get tired of walking, you can just get a cab and go the rest of the way. That's what we'll do today. The second tip that we found down through the years of coming here is we only deal in cash. So they have a bank here with ATM. So if you want to get pesos, you can go up to the ATM and get cash in pesos, and you can deal in the shop in pesos. For us, we only deal in, we take US dollars here, and we don't use our credit card. We were the victim of credit card fraud here once, and down through the years, we've cruised with several other people that almost every time somebody has gotten their credit information stolen. So look, I hate to make broad, general, sweeping statements, but if you want to be safe, just take cash, and that's what we do. We only spend cash. We don't use debits or anything like that, because there's nothing that'll ruin your vacation more than having identity theft. So that's a couple tips. I am just sitting outside here waiting on Nancy. Of course, you can drink all the tequila that you want, because they're offering you tequila to get your wife to stay in the shop. I'm not drinking any tequila, but they've been offered it several times. So anyway, let's sit right here and wait. Hopefully we'll creep up on noontime here and we can eat at my favorite restaurant.
I know we've eaten a lot on the ship, but this is our absolute favorite place to eat here in Cozumel, La Mission. And it's right off the main drag. You just have to jot down the street, maybe halfway, if that. So anyway, take a look. Really good food. I love their tacos, carne asada, perfect. And you have music at lunch. So we are at the ice rink getting ready for the Ice Capade show. And
this is one of our favorite shows.
Right, and it's games.
Monopoly.
Okay, so that's what it is. And we are getting ready. I think we can video a little bit, but we'll see.
I think you'll enjoy it. Now, we have to keep the snippets short because of copyright on music. But hey, take a look at this. This is one of our favorite shows.